There's a plan. It's a plan. It's a plan. Pre-thought about. I'm afraid so, butter. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, yeah, okay. And if they're trying to control you and they're trying to tell you what you should and shouldn't do, what friends you should have or where you should hang out, you know, that's another one. But that if you're married to that person, you shouldn't be out anyway. You know, your priority should be your marriage and your family. Okay, as a man. But even going and visiting your friends for half an hour, mate, will be a problem. You'll have to explain it all. You've got to explain it. And then you've got to ask permission. And then if they don't like that or they don't want you to go, then, you know, they expect you to not go. Okay? Shit, dude, I had stall at the market. This is truth. On one side of the stall, on one side of the aisle, sorry, I've got a huge, like I got 4 or 5 tables of nail polish, you know, ladies' nail polishes, and I've got gel machines, gel colours, like I've got the full setup, right? So, and I sold OPI nail polish, you know, the fake one. But it looks good, right? It looks good, girls. You gotta love it for $6 a bottle. Oh, you gotta fucking love it, mate. Come past lorddobby. Fuck a little bit of nail polishes, the old fake OPI. Fucking, I've got a nice box here for you with OPI written on it. You know, as far as you're concerned, it's all real. This is all real. This is a bargain. This is a total bargain, right? It's time to drop $50 on some nail polish, right? And I swear to God, man, on one side of the aisle, I've got the polishers. And on the other side of the aisle, I've got a display of masks, okay? So I'm trying to hit them both sides. I never get anybody for the masks, okay? It's you never, unless they're $20. If they're $20, okay. You're not going to get $60 or $50 for a mask, mate. It's just fucking impossible. And then you get these little mongrels running up to the stall, and they've got to put on every single mask. And they put it on and scare each other, take it off, put it on the table, grab the next one, put it on, and they fucking ruin the entire display in a matter of minutes, right? So the long and the short of it is, mate, the missus, they're in a pram walking along the aisle, and the missus stops and looks at the nail polishers, and he's pushing the pram. And she says, "Give me your wallet." That's how she spoke to the man. "Give me your wallet." So he hands over his wallet, right? And she's standing there looking at the nail polishers. And he's just standing there with the pram. That's it, standing there. And he looks over and he says, "Oh, you know, there's some masks, right?" So he looks at her like, you know, "I'm going to go over and have a look, you know." It's right there, just to the other side of the aisle. And she tells him, "No, stand there." Yep. She tells him, "No, stand here. You know, you're not allowed to look at the masks. You're not allowed." I couldn't believe it. I'm stunned. Stunned. So here's this chick, she spends $50. Oh, wait a minute. There's 6 bottles, $36. She spent $36. Okay, she filled a box. 6 bottles. And of course, I'm being paid, and she's walked away. And he's, of course, got the pram, because he's the one that's lugging everything. And I said to him, "Mate," I said, "mark that down in your diary, mate, okay? You're not even allowed to look at a mask, okay? You know what I mean?" And he said, "Yeah, I've marked it down." You know, because even he realises this, yes. They've got to control, even at the market, what you can look at. Okay? Not allowed to look at masks. No. You know, you stand here, I'm going to look at these nail polishes. Total control. That's what I'm saying to you, total control. And if he doesn't do what the woman wants, man, then there's no biscuit. You know, they play the ignore game. Have you guys had that played on you yet? The ignore game? Where they just ignore you? They just ignore you.
and they've got some bee in their bonnet about something, mate, that you don't even really know about. And it may have been 2 weeks ago, a week ago. It's not really on your thing because you're a man and you've kind of moved on. But this person is still playing the ignore game. And it's a week later. Now, the ignore game is really frustrating. It's great for the female, very frustrating for the man, because it's just ignoring you. It is absolutely just ignore you. So you come home from work, the person will walk past you and go into the bedroom, doesn't say a word. Ignores you the entire day. Even if you go in and say, hi, how you going, what are you doing, they ignore you. Or if they're in their ignore mode, they've got their phone in their hand, it's, can't you see I'm busy? I'm on the phone. You know, I'm busy, okay? I'm a busy person, okay? Fucking, oh, God. Well, that's my second part of it, butter. That's my second part of it, mate. You're jumping ahead a little bit. Correct, yeah. That was my second part of it. I put all my time into my children. Yeah, all my time. Just devoted it to them. I got tired of trying to placate and trying to keep happy and trying all of this energy that I've got to expand for nothing. You're getting ignored. It's a waste of your energy, waste of your time as a man. And you can spend a month on this. A month. So if you've got kids, no, you put all of your time and your effort and into your kids. Yeah, you do, man. And it's the best time for being a dad. Because, like you'll get home from the park and the person's still ignoring you. So then you look at the kid and go, well, I don't really want you sitting in here with this, like on an iPad or just sitting there on your phone, because it's the same, right? It's just, it's in that mode, okay? It's ignoring everything, okay? So you end up going back to the park or going to the pool or going out for the day. You end up taking your kid out. So it's a good time to be a dad. Like you get to be a dad. But it's horrible relationship. Well, there is no relationship, is there? There is none. It's a one-way thing. Well, mine were too young. Mine were too young. You can take them to the pool, you can take them to the park, you can take them down to get fish and chips, you can do all those kind of things. But the rest of it you can't. By that time they've already switched off, mate. There is no relationship, it's finished. They've already switched off. They just switch off. Okay? And by that time it's done. It's finished. And then the second load of calculations comes in. You know, what if I was to, what do I get? That calculation comes into it. You know, what can I walk out with? What am I going to get if I leave? Or if I divorce, right? So that calculation comes into it, and it comes into it pretty bloody quick. Okay, pretty bloody quick. What's it worth if I can get him off the property? What's it worth if I can get the house? And I get the house, I get the kids, I get the car, I get all the government assistance, you know. Well, you don't complain, Oliver. Thanks for sharing the live, mate. I'm just, curling hair, mate, is what we're doing. In case you're just viewing or whatever. I'll show you, man. Curling hair. Okay, I got half done. I'm going to turn that into that. It'll settle down after I've done it. Just gravity, because right now it's crunched down. So we need, like, the hair needs to be pulled down a bit. If you follow, it needs to be like pulled down like that, so that it's sitting on the side. Can't complain, man. I don't complain. How am I? I don't complain, man. There's no good complaining. There's no, it doesn't change anything. All it does is gives them, you know, they can listen to it and go, see, I told you, that's why, you know, all it does is just justify what they're doing. Anything I say just justifies what they're doing to them. You know? It sucks. That's the truth. It sucks. But I just look at it as that's life. That's life. You know, you try and just roll with the punches, bro. Roll with the punches. Sometimes the punches are too much. Hopefully, yeah, man. It'll look alright by the time I'm done. Like, completed it all. It's a different thing when it's all completed. It looks different, you know what I mean? So, I'm just trying to occupy my time and try and improve the project. And at least I've, in my brain, I've got something done for the day. I'll show you in a minute, man. We've got plenty of power, yeah, got plenty of power. Because this isn't the only project. Like, I've got projects kicking around, mate. So I work on this, and then I go to the next project to work on that. And then by the time 2 or 3 days are done, I've got everything done. And I still may not be happy. You know, I may look at it and go, I'm not happy with that. So I've got to repaint it, redo it, you know. This is the third phase of this mask, I think, in the hair. Third. First we tried dreads. Didn't like that too much. Then we tried spiky hair. You know, they looked alright. But it doesn't relate to any mask that's in Slipknot. But short curly hair, that does. So it's been like an evolution. You know, the masks are like, you know, evolving, mate. See, I've still got this one I'm working on. Wait a minute, how do I flip this? See, I've got 2 raws I've got to work on. And I've got another clown I can work on. So I've got a few projects kicking around that I can, you know, just keep making them, mate. I've got Christmas coming up. I've got, you know, so I've got, I'll try and complete the projects for the Christmas period. And then I go into here because it's raining outside. It's horrible out there, right? So I've got this just sitting in the sun. You know, just letting it cure up. I need the ears to be cured, see? It needs to be a different colour. The same colour as that. So I'll let this cure up and cure up. And make another clown, mate. That's it. You know, just sit here making raws, man. Making raws, they're my moulds, that's my latex. I'm running out of latex. Latex is very expensive, so I'm running out of it. I've gone through 20-something litres of latex so far. And we've got a pile of masks. Oh, not a pile, I've got 5 masks, sorry, I should say. But all of these are on, I had them on eBay. I don't have them on eBay anymore. I just cancelled all of them. And I've got my clowns sitting there. So I'll wait later in the year and put them in. There's a quarry. Yeah, solid mask, man. 3 belts on the back. But this is Halloween season, mate. It's Halloween season, mate. So it's not Slipknot season, mate. Yeah. So you never sell anything during what do you call it? Halloween, mate. We never sell a mask, mate, because it's you know, scary season.
And Slipknot is, concerts and getting a jumpsuit on and, that kind of thing. So it's a different mode. So we never sell anything during the Christmas period. During Halloween. Like ever. I never sell a single goddamn thing, mate. It's been that way for years and years and years. Just seeing where my tea bags are, mate. Run out. Where's a cup, mate? Oh, yeah. We've all got coffee in them, mate. I feel like a cup of tea. Yuck. I've always found that to be the best dishwashing thing, mate. Sponge or whatever you want to call it. Just get a paintbrush. Okay? Just get a paintbrush, put a bit of that shit in there, wash your dishes. Better than sponges. It's a bit dirty, eh? Got a bit of coffee stain in there, maybe an extra flavour. Give it a wipe out, mate. It's still a bit dirty in the bottom. That's alright. Yeah, I'm going to finish this project off, mate. It's already looking better. I like that. And then I might do something with this up top. Maybe give it another layer. Yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea. I like this hair better. This hair's really really good to work with. I like the curls. I like how it makes... See, it's got that bit of a look to it. It's got that funny feel to it. This is Dragon Ball Z hair. You know Dragon Ball Z? What did I do with that? Oh, yeah, I left it in there, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Just go to a costume shop. And it's that hair that sticks all the way up. You put it on like Dragon Ball fucking Z Saiyan, whatever it is. That's the hair I used. I just seen it there as a wig, and I thought, that looks real interesting, the texture, and also that it's stiff. It holds its shape. I mean, it's sitting straight up, so it's definitely got some kind of chemical in it that makes it stand like that. So I like the look of that. It had a different look to it, different feel to it when you touch it. It just feels different. And look at that, man, it's held its shape completely. The wig was probably around $12. Something like that. I think the wig was around $12 for the wig. And I cut it all down. I haven't got any more of it. I used everything, didn't I? Yeah, I've got no hair left now. I used it completely. The whole entire wig, I believe. Yeah, I used everything, man. That's the only bit of hair we got. That's all we got left. Not enough to do anything with. We don't have any others, man. I've got to clean this corner up. Forgive me. It's supposed to all go in the bag. But because I live alone and, I don't really have any visitors, but all of that stuff, all of that artwork stuff should be in that bag. But I emptied it all out. We got a bit of hair here. What's that one? No, I'll cut this down for Michael Myers hair. But it's no good. Can't get the Michael Myers hair. I don't know where they get that crepe hair from in America.
I can't get it in Australia. Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, that's art, mate. If it works, it works. Yeah. All you got to do is have the imagination. Like, you got to have the imagination. You got to be able to look at the wig and imagine it. You know, imagine it on a clown mask. I mean, it's a Dragon Ball Z wig. You know what I mean? Super Saiyan Dragon Ball Z thing, right? It looks nothing like clown hair, man. I did well. This is the best fucking, mate. You got to get yourself some of this shit, dude. This is the bomb, mate. The absolute bomb. I'm telling you, man. This is the bomb. Okay, they don't sell it in the some of the supermarkets. The only one supermarket sells the 2 litres of it. But it's the absolute bomb. I mean, it is the best coffee milk you'll ever drink. Is that one. And once you've had that, you won't be able to drink the others because it's not strong enough. Because that's the 4 bean one. So once you've had a 4 bean, you won't go back to the 1 bean flavour. You won't be able to. Yeah, mate, we'll have a nice cup of tea, mate. And we'll finish off this mask. Alright, we're going to finish this sucker off, mate. Yeah, that's going to look alright, mate, when I'm finished. Alright, that's going to look okay. Plenty of curls there, mate. Heaps of curls there. Yeah, it looks good, man. Anyway, I hope you're having a successful day. I hope you're doing something productive with your day. Thank you for the people that are following. I got a whole bunch of new followers last time I came on. So thanks for that. I appreciate that. Stay happy, healthy and well always, viewer, okay? And I do hope you have someone in your life that loves you. Like genuine love, not fake ass fucking love, but actual real love. And I hope you have that in your life. And if you've got kids, mate, spend as much time as you can with your kids. As much time as you can with your children. Don't go to work over your children, man. Like, make sure you take your kids to all the different games and all the different things as a dad. Because you'll regret it later if you don't. You'll regret it. Okay, man, so we'll set that back up. Put that to there. Where's me Harry Potter? Nope, got me Harry Potter. Then we'll put that there. And we'll put... Oh. Okay, flip that. There we go. Put that under there. It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood, a beautiful day to be a neighbour. Won't you be mine, won't you be mine, won't you be my neighbour? Have we still got the power thing going on? Yeah, we do too. That may make it a bit more clearer. Yeah, that's better. Come on. Let's go. I'm trying to rig it up, boys. I think I got it. Yep. Right, nice little cup of tea. Continue the project, mate. Yeah. It's freaking hot, man. It's fucking hot, bro. Damn. Yeah. I might give him another coat, mate. Just thinking about it. Okay, I might give him another coat, mate. Just thinking about it. Just the top of the head, Biddy. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll give him another coat, bro. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do. Still got a little bit of the original. Yeah. Beautiful, mate. Look at that. Because we're painting. I'm sick of damaging my clothes. Might need another haircut. Yeah, that's not good. And nice soft bristle, mate, is what you need. So you need it a little bit damp, but not wet. And the dampness makes the paint easier. If it's dry, it makes it harder. So this is a mix of latex, raw latex, paint and water. They call it latex paints. This is the only thing that will bond to latex. So as it's drying, it actually goes into the mask. And to remove it, you're going to have to peel it. Like I said, it's a big... Or get hot water out and scrub the shit out of it with a scrubber. And the hot water will melt it. So with this, man, with your projects, you just use a tiny bit at a time. You don't soak in the entire brush, okay? You just use a little bit. Alright? And just slowly spread it over your project. And all you want to do is spread the paint. Okay, you just want to spread the paint, and when you've spread it to where it's, then you leave it a tiny bit at a time. And just work your way around. That's much better. Yeah, that's much better, man. Okay, we've got to let it cure, and while it's curing, we'll just continue on with the with doing the hair. Yeah, we're curling the hair. We're changing that into that. What are you doing? We're just finding stuff to do. Finding projects, mate. I just continue to make masks, man. Irregardless of whatever, dude, I just continue to do my masks. We're going to let that cure for a little while, bro. The paint has made it harder for me to... I shouldn't have... because of my time and stuff. But yeah, there's not many people like me, man. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have anything, man. It's all already like sold. Well, this one's not sold, but generally, yeah. It's a big mask. This is a big mask. You can see by my head size, man. like it's a big mask. It's not a little mask. I think we'll just let it cure for a little while. I think that's the best thing that I can do, and maybe continue doing the painting